All right, I get to demo drive a Tesla Model 3. Now, I really want one of these. I was so against electric vehicles not too long ago until I test drove one, and I just fell in love with it. Now, why not a different model? Well, I would like to drive a different model, but the Tesla 3 will probably be more realistic of what I can actually afford one day. So if you would like to help me get a Model 3 one day, please subscribe and like this, and then we can do some more. Now today I am test driving one that is in Pensacola, and it's a performance model. Never test drove a Model 3 performance model. First of all, let's get this thing a little bit cooler in here, and everything is on the touch screen. That's probably too cold, so we'll put it 64. And the neat thing about this Tesla is as soon as you walk up to it, it automatically comes on. So the AC is already conditioning the inside for this vehicle. And we got a glass ceiling, so you got like a sunroof at all times, and got integrated lights right here, a speaker right here. The glass ceiling goes all the way to the back. And are you comfortable back there? Yeah. You're comfortable, okay. And so for safety first, buckle up. And one thing you'll notice on this Model 3, now I've heard there's some add-ons, but it doesn't have a signal indicator stalk over here. It's here on the steering wheel, and it will also be up here on the screen when we get going. So let me get my seat moved into the position. It's just controls like any other power seat that you could possibly find. And then I'll put my foot on the brake, I believe. Look, the music came on. All right, and this thing's in park. So if I wanted to go into gear, I believe, let's see, I'm trying to remember how it did this. All right, now I'm actually gonna put this in drive. So all you have to do is you look up here, it says press and hold the brake pedal down, and then swipe which direction you want the vehicle to go. And I've got to figure out how to get out of here. Now, one thing that you definitely have to get used to whenever you drive a Tesla is that when you let off the gas, it basically starts braking. So you rarely ever use the brake other than when you're at a complete stop. But you get used to it. It just takes a little bit of a learning curve to figure that out. And I'm not even using my rear view mirror because it's all on here on the screen. And one thing I really like about it is as I'm driving, it will show you what's around you. Like right here. It actually detects all of these vehicles around me. And let's say you see that parking spot there. I wonder if this has full self-driving mode. I want that. Auto park ready. Okay, it's doing this on its own. It's moving forward. It's turning. I'm not anything on the gas or the brake. It is doing this all by itself. Like I said, I'm not even hitting the brake. I'm not touching the wheel at all. Perfect. We're parked. Isn't that neat? I like that. Now, I like to drive, okay? I know how to park, but it's kind of neat to just let it do its thing. All right, I'm going to get going again. Let's take this on the road. And I'm used to bubble mirrors. I love to be able to see all the way around me, but I kind of don't need it because when I look on the screen, I can tell how close I am to a vehicle just by that screen with all the cameras that are around it. Now, just that is what's so neat is it knows what's around. It is the pedal is so smooth. All right, here we go. And I'm not even having to brake now. Get ready, because I'm about to pull out in some traffic. You ready? and I'm not even giving it everything it had. What did you think about that, hun? Okay.
It's nice.
Yeah, we need to get somewhere. Now look at that. It even shows me where the yellow line is on here. It just knows it. Now the steering is just so, it doesn't feel detached. I can feel some road, but it's very, very responsive. What kind of charge? Oh, we got a 99% charge on this. And a lot of people say, well, they don't like the screen, all of that stuff. They don't like not having a stock. But y'all really, here it is. You just touch it. It doesn't take that much to get used to this. I really enjoy driving a Tesla, and just for many reasons. I like to get up and go. Now, this is a performance model. I want to get it out here on the interstate and just give it the onions, see what it does. Okay, so like I said, this is what takes a lot of, just mentally getting used to this. I'm coming up on a red light. I'm not even gonna hit the brake. I'm just gonna get off the accelerator. No, never mind, it's turned green. But depending how fast you get off the accelerator is how fast it's gonna start braking. So if you just let off a little bit at a time, it'll just slowly slow down a little bit at a time. And if I'm correct about this, as you're braking, or even though you're not braking, as it's, you're coming off the accelerator pedal, that stopping actually regenerates. You're not really losing any power that way. One neat thing, the outside mirrors are required by law, but see, I'm making a left turn, and this is what I would see out of my left mirror. So really, I have a habit of glancing down to see what's on my left here. Or let's say I'm going to the right, it goes to the right. I'm going to go to left now since I am turning left. It drives like any other car without a bunch of noise. It's pretty quiet in here. It handles great. Now I really want to be able to punch it. And that's 76, and that was what, maybe a second or two on there. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I should have thought about that. I missed that. I'm gonna stop up here real quick. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! All right, we're up to 36. Just that quick.
40 actually.
I love that. Oh my gosh. That was insane. Now I'm going to pull up to a church parking lot up here somewhere and just, where we can walk around this thing and put our eyes all over it and, just check it out. Just a Model 3, but this is the performance model. And boy, it does have some performance. Come closer. Let's take a look around it. Here's the front, or the front. That's what it is. I mean, not a whole lot of room, but I mean, you can put something in here. And here's in case you ever get stuck, here's your tow attachment. It'll hook into the front and they can pull it. All you have to do on this is push it down. Now, it was very windy and dusty here yesterday, so it's kind of dirty, but I really like the color. Oh wow, look at that. Even more space down there. I mean, you got plenty of cargo space here. So that makes up for the no space in the front. Well, there's a little bit. But, people are like, oh, well, that's not very useful. Well, in a regular vehicle, combustion vehicle, you're not going to have anything in the front to store. I'm trying to figure out how to close this one. like those rims. Overall, I really like the car. Want to drive some more? Okay, I have engaged full self-driving mode, FSD mode. And what you have to do, you have to set the navigation. And then you got to tap on FSD mode, tap the brake, and then it's ready to go. Everybody that's in the vehicle has to be seatbelts. And now it knew that the light was green, and it knows what vehicles are around. And so I'm not doing anything. It's going to keep to the speed limit. And it says it'll take us 11 minutes to get back to the Tesla service center.
In 500 feet, turn right onto North 9th Avenue.
Does it sense it? Yep, sure does. It sensed the speed bumps coming up, so it slowed down for that.
Now turn right onto North 9th Avenue.
Now, it's going to do it all on its own. It knows the light's red. Now, I wonder if it's going to do right on red. Because you can here in Florida. Let's see if it does it. It will. Now, I know we're going to make a left here in about a half a mile. And it already indicates that that's what it's going to do. It's already signaling on its own. Again, I'm not hitting the brake or anything, not the gas or anything. All I'm doing is supervising it, making sure it's not going to wreck us into anything, and doing what it's supposed to do. Now, whenever you go from a demo drive with Tesla, they give you anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to demo drive it. And we're about out on that time. So by the time we get back, we should be right at the limit of that time.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto East Olive Road. Now turn left onto East Olive Road.
This is actually doing really well. I wouldn't say it drives better than me, but you know, I feel comfortable with it.
Now turn left.
I want it. Mailman Mechanic, like and subscribe, and please follow. See you at the mailbox.